Well, more now on the news that the Dutch footballing legend Johan Cruyff has died. And the presenter of TRT World's Beyond the Game, Santos, joins us to discuss Cruyff's legacy. So, Lance, I'm shocked. Sad news about his passing.
Yeah, I think we're all shocked, Kamali, because the last time we heard from Johan Cruyff was when he said he was 2-0 up against lung cancer, and he said that he was sure he was going to be okay. So I think the football world is in shock. You'll see tributes pouring in from all the great players, and what they are saying is what we echo throughout. I mean, he was one of the greats. He changed world football. He modernized world football. How many players do you know have a move named after them? The famous Cruyff turn. He used to leave defenders going in the complete wrong direction. So a desperately sad day. He died surrounded by his family in Barcelona.
And of course, as you mentioned there, he was fighting lung cancer. Now, Cruyff was that certain generation of footballers that did smoke and play the game. So I guess that the fact he got cancer wasn't much of a surprise. But what people will start thinking about now is was he one of the greatest ever to play the game?
I think it's safe to say that he's in a handful of players that are the greatest to ever play the game. I mean, he was in Netherlands, Ajax and Barcelona, great. And not just play the game. I mean, he won all sorts of accolades, the Ballon d'Or 3 times. But it was when he went on to be a manager as well. Without Johan Cruyff, we'd have no Barcelona, no tiki-taka football, no total football that he went on take the Dutch to the World Cup final in 1974. He really did modernize the game, and it was his attitude as well. He was a real character off the pitch. You'll hear all about his accolades on the pitch, but there's stories like when he got to the World Cup final, the Netherlands were one of the first teams to be sponsored, have a shirt sponsor, and they were sponsored by Adidas, but he was himself sponsored by Puma. Such a legend he was, and he refused to wear the Adidas kit. He even cut a stripe off his sleeve, and the Dutch couldn't drop him because he was simply that good.
Of course, well, he's the best player they had. And how will he be remembered? You've already mentioned that Cruyff turn. I remember trying to learn that as a young player.
Not easy, was it?
Never been able to master it properly.
No, I think everyone's trying to learn that. He'll be remembered for the way he played and the total football in which he played. Also, the kind of character that he was, and just a complete success story. I mean, his list here reads for ages and ages. He's in FIFA World Cup Dream Team, all-time Dream Team, top players of the century, the Dutch Sportsman of the Year. Just a wonderful player, and he will certainly be remembered as one of the greats to have ever played football. And apart from that, his managerial career wasn't bad either.
Absolutely,
he made Barcelona what we know today.
Well, sad times, but thanks, Lance. Cheers.